The Uttar Pradesh police have arrested the brother of Unnao MLA Kuldeep Singh, accused of leading an assault on the father of an alleged rape survivor in the district on April 3rd. The father later died and in judicial custody. The girl has accused the MLA of raping her in June last year. No FIR has been registered by the police yet. The father was arrested by the family, which staged a dharna outside the Chief Minister's residence demanding justice. And now documents show how the Unnao police actually tried to shield the MLA's brother in the case of the assault on the alleged rape victim's father. A handwritten complaint by the family actually names the MLA's brother Kuldeep Singh as the main accused in the case and makes a few other names as well. But the FIR filed by the UP police names everybody else other than the main accused, that is the MLA's brother, whose name is not there at all. Now, quick developments coming into this. Alok Pandey is now joining us for more on this. Alok, two new developments in the case. We believe the post-mortem details are out, and of course, also now we are picking up that the SIT will be questioning this MLA.
Well, let's first talk about the post-mortem, because that is also important. Let us just speak about what the police is saying and what the doctors there are saying, and then I'll answer this question also. Now, the doctors and the police are saying that his immediate cause of death, the girl's father's immediate cause of death, was shock and septicemia. They say that there was a hole in his intestine, and that hole got enlarged in the 5 days that he was in jail, and that led to internal bleeding, septicemia, and that is what ultimately led to his death. Now, the question is that did the police in actually sending him immediately to jail? You know, when he was arrested, and you see those visuals, Harvey, those are absolutely dreadful visuals that give you the extent of just how much of injury the girl's father had. Now, I just spoke to a few sources here at the police headquarters where I was a while ago. These sources don't want to be named, but these are people who are top police officers here in Uttar Pradesh. And they say that our fault, one of the biggest faults that we made, was that we should have sent him to hospital at that time and not to jail. And whoever took the call at the local level, there should be prosecution against him, because irrespective of what the postmortem is saying, and there will be technical evaluations of it, the fact is, and they accepted, that when he was brought to the hospital on the 3rd, there was a situation where he was very seriously injured. Yes, he was examined by a doctor there and also in the jail, but those certifications perhaps were not enough for him to have been sent to jail. So that's the one thing that they accept. The second thing that they say is that, look, there were 2 complaints filed on that day. The police took action only on one. Nobody on the MLA's side was arrested, even if the MLA's brother at that point of time his name was not included in the FIR. There were others whose name was, and that FIR copy we are running. Why were they not arrested? Why is it that only the father was picked up by the police in such a bad condition, sent to jail, and it's eventually resulted in his death? So that's one aspect of the story. The police now, of course, is saying that we will bring a SIT, a special investigation team. We'll include all of these aspects in our inquiry. That's number one. The other important thing is the story that we are playing up. Now, there are two complaints. If you can play out those graphics again, I think it will make the situation clear. When the family went to the police station, they gave a handwritten complaint, which is the norm for the registration of the FIR, in which they are naming Kuldeep Singh. Kuldeep Singh is the brother of Kuldeep Singh, who is now under arrest. They are saying that, look, Kuldeep Singh is the prime accused. He's the one who has led this assault. What is the police doing? The police is writing an FIR, yes, but they are not including the MLA's name, the MLA's brother's name. The others are named. His name is nowhere in that FIR. Now, 6 people have been suspended. These are inspectors and constable of that police station. One of my colleagues was just asking me, why have they not arrested those policemen if this is... So I put these questions to these police officials here. They said that, look, we will inquire. This is precisely why we have suspended six police officers. But the fact is that both the police and the government are on the back foot. This is something, the tragedy at one level is unfortunate, but it is also reflective of the callous attitude, perhaps under the influence of the MLA, of the local police. That's one. 2, we asked the police officer, the gentleman here, Mr. Anand Kumar, the ADG Law and Order. We asked him if the MLA is going to be questioned, and initially he said that yes, no, the SIT will decide. Later he said we will not spare anyone. We will question that MLA. When will that questioning happen? That is a big question. At the moment, the police is telling us that they have a week's deadline for all of this. Remains to be seen how soon the police actually acts in this case. beyond looking to be seen to be influenced by these ruling party lawmakers.
So important points there. Of course, one, that the MLA in question will now be questioned and it's a week's time. That is what the ADJ is saying. And also the post-mortem report is out now and it says that death due to shock and septicemia. And Alok, if you're still there with me, very briefly, the post-mortem makes no reference to any sort of death due to assault and attack, because that was what happened in judicial custody.
Vervi, the thing is that in the post-mortem, they are not going to talk about assault because they only determine the cause of death. For instance, if somebody has had an accident and he dies, then they will tell you that he died due to internal bleeding, etc., etc. They won't talk about the incident as such. They will talk about the medical reasons. So here the reason is septicemia, and there was a hole in his intestine. Now, you could ask the police, but this is again a technical thing. They are not willing to talk about it right now, about how that hole came about. The CMO of Unnao has given a bite to say that jis din humne usko examine kiya tha on the 3rd, on that day also perhaps there could have been a hole present and that injury got aggravated. But again, these are speculation. The fact is that at the end of the day, the police on that given day chose to act against a man who was medically seriously injured and send him to jail. On the other hand, the same police refused to move against the MLA's brother or his people on that day. So one police officer, in fact, I don't want to name the gentleman, a senior officer said that had we not sent him to jail that day, had we sent him to a hospital, he would have survived. That is the kind of situation that we are in right now, that the police is in right now. Is the suspension of just a few officials enough? I think that is the question.
Right, Alok, important details there, but the post-mortem, of course, will be an important part of the investigation. And if that says that the death was due to septicemia, which is a blood infection, and not due to shock, we'll have to read the fine print for that as well. But Alok also spoke to the BJP MLA in question, Kuldeep Singh, who said, "Why should I step down?"
जो मसला है, जो कोर्ट में उन्होंने जो एक अलग से सीआरपीसी के तहत अर्जी दी है, उसमें वो 4 जून की बात कर रहे हैं मेरे ख्याल से, और कह रहे हैं कि आपके घर पे रात के 8:30 बजे आपने उनको बुलाया।
मैं आपके माध्यम से जानना चाहता हूं कि जिस 4 तारीख की घटना को बता रहे हैं, जब 20 तारीख की घटना में 164 के मजिस्ट्रेटी बयान हुए थे, कोई भी पीड़िता, कोई भी व्यक्ति क्या 4 तारीख की घटना को छिपाएगा? 4 तारीख की घटना, 20 तारीख की घटना और 20 तारीख की घटना में जब चार्जशीट लग जाना, 9 महीने के बाद, 9वें महीने में इस तरीके की बातें लाना, ये क्या न्याय हित में है? बात तो कह रहे हैं, आरोप तो लगा ही रहे हैं। कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि आप रूलिंग पार्टी के एमएलए हैं, दबंग हैं, इसलिए आपके खिलाफ नहीं लिख रही है। कथन बिल्कुल गलत है। जब इस मामले में मुकदमा पंजीकृत हो चुका, सारे अपराधी जेल जा चुके हैं, सारी चीज़ें हो चुकी हैं और मामला कोर्ट में है, तो फिर मुकदमा कायम करने का, ये उसकी दोबारा बात करने की, जिन लोगों ने ये काम किया है, पहले उन लोगों की जांच होनी चाहिए कि वो किस तरीके से यहाँ पर पेट्रोल लेके आए, किस तरीके से उस परिवार को लेकर आए और किस तरीके से उस परिवार के लोगों को पहले अपहरण की योजना में मुझे फंसाने की साजिश की। आपको क्या लगता है कि मैंने आपको सुना पहले बोल रहे थे सचिवालय में, एनेक्सी में कह रहे थे कि मैं क्यों, व्हाई शुड आई स्टेप असाइड, मैं क्यों हटूं, अगर कोई भी कुछ बोलेगा तो मैं क्यों हट जाऊं या रिजाइन कर दूं, किसी ने आपसे शायद पूछा था। क्या अभी भी आप स्टैंड पे आप कायम हैं? आपको लगता है फॉर एन इम्पार्शियल इंक्वायरी? व्यक्तिगत आरोप लगाने वालों की मानसिकता देखी जाती है, उनकी नीयत देखी जाती है, उनकी सोच देखी जा सकती है। पहले आप आपराधिक गतिविधियों में लिप्त उस परिवार की मानसिकता, सोच और उस विषय में अध्ययन कर लीजिए, और अध्ययन करने के बाद कृपया मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है कि इसमें जो भी दोषी होगा उसके खिलाफ कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई हो। तो जो भी हुआ, मेरा आखिरी सवाल है सर, जो लड़की ने जो किया या उनके पिताजी के साथ जो हुआ, जो उनकी डेथ हुई, क्या आप उसको दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण मानते हैं? आप उसको भी नाटक ही कह रहे हैं? स्वाभाविक रूप से जो भी घटना है, सारी चीजें दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है।